Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today we're going to talk about how to install a mail holder with a key attachment on the bottom of it. Now obviously you can put any kind of a mail type thing or a key holder you want to. It's going to be the same exact procedure, but we're just talking about installing this one today. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to show you what kind of tools we're going to need, and then we're going to get this done. When you get the holder itself, read the back of the packaging. It'll tell you if you need to use mollies or some kind of drywall anchors or whatever the case may be. It is very deceiving because it tells you just install the 2 screws provided, but you can't screw those screws into drywall without having either a molly or a beam behind it. So let me show you how to locate if there's a beam in the wall, and if not, how to install a molly and then put the screw in so that it doesn't fall out. All right, so let me bring it down. I'm going to show you what kind of tools you're going to need, and then we're going to get started and we'll get this job done. This is an example of what you're going to need. You're going to need a drill to drill the wall. We're going to need a couple of drill bits. We do have a whole assortment of drill bits, but we have the one that we need out is a 3/32. And if we use a molly, we know that this molly belongs with that drill bit, because when you put this in here, you see how it goes partially in? It goes in partially, and that way we know we're using the correct drill bit. All right, remember, it's always better to have a tight fit when you install the molly in the wall than a loose fit. We're going to need a pencil to mark the location, a Phillips head screwdriver, because that's what the screws were that they provided. They were Phillips head. And of course a hammer to tap the molly into the wall if needed. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is going to take this 3/16 drill bit, and we're going to drill a pilot hole first to see if we hit a beam in the wall. Okay, so we're going to take our 3/16 drill, and we're going to drill the 2 small holes where the key holder is going to go. So here we go. We have something down on the floor to catch all of the dust so we don't make a mess on the floor. And now we're going to drill very slowly. And as you can see, it went right in the wall, so we do not have a beam there. And we do not have a beam there. So we know we don't have beams anywhere inside the wall where we want to mount the key holder anyway. So the next thing we do is we take the appropriate size for the molly or the drywall anchor you're going to be using. And again, we drill very slowly into that hole that you previously made. Don't push, let the drill do the work. Same thing here. Now we'll take our drywall anchors. We'll just put it in the wall just like that, and just like that. And I will tap them till they're flush. Nice and flush. Same thing here. Okay? Okay, let me explain to you how a molly works. This is a molly. This is the molly. This goes into the wall itself. You'll put it into the wall, and there's nothing inside there. But you see how the end of that is shaped? When the screw goes in here this way, and it screws into this piece here, it actually expands it. Let me screw it in, and I'll show you what I mean. It expands it while it's in the wall, and you see how it starts to screw in and it gets to be a little bit fatter? That's what will be holding it in the wall. And then when you go in a little bit further, the end of it here pops open and it holds it again. All right, so that's how a drywall anchor, or better known as a molly, works. Okay, next thing we're going to do now is we're going to take our mailbox. We're going to put our screw through it like this, and we're just going to catch this one screw into that molly just by 1 or 2 threads, that's all. And then we're going to take our second screw and we're going to put it in here as well, just like that, and we're going to screw it in there as well. And you don't want to use a power drill when you do this. You want to do this by hand, because a power drill, you may over tighten it and wind up stripping out or breaking off the mollies or the drywall anchors. So we're just going to screw these down just until it's snug. Same thing over here. And that's it. That's how you install a key slot on the wall or a key hanger on the wall. And we also now have some place to put our mail at the same time. But that's it. This job is done. All I'm going to tell you is make sure you use the mollies inside the wall if you don't hit a beam. If you hit a beam, then the screw is screwing directly into the beam. All right, this job is done, and on to the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.